So ever since I picked up a camera and started taking photos, I really wanted to get out to get some shots of wildlife. But I always thought that in order to get photos of wildlife, I had to spend thousands of dollars to travel across the world to go on, safari somewhere in the plains of Africa or somewhere in the middle of the Amazon. But you know what? I'm starting to think that that's just not the case. So today, I'm here in my backyard, yes, the backyard of my apartment complex, to see if I can get some great shots of wildlife. So the scene is set, and today we have great light, and we actually have a little bit of snow left on the ground. We have a couple patches of green around us, and I'm going to see if I can take some pictures of the little critters that live right around me. So let's see if we can get some great shots of wildlife right here in my backyard. Most people think that they have to go off to some exotic place to get great photos of wildlife, but honestly, if you just stopped and took a second, you can really see a lot of life in your backyard. It's really cool. There's a lot going on back there. You need to check it out. Huh? Check it out. So songbirds are really good to photo when you can catch them. The problem is they move so much. So you're taking photos of wildlife, but you can't get the animals to stay still. Make sure you use the high shutter speed in order to freeze their action. And don't be afraid to compensate by dialing up your ISO in order to make sure that you get enough light in the shot. There's a blue jay up here in the branches. So anytime you're shooting wildlife, there's never any guarantee. So it's really important to be patient, because a lot of wildlife photography is just sitting back and waiting on the action to happen. So you really got to be patient and just chill until the action happens. Just wait. So another tip when you're shooting wildlife is to try and get at eye level with the animal. That makes for a much more dynamic shot. Okay, so I'll be the first to admit that yes, if you want to take great photos of wildlife, you need to go into the wild. Of course, you're never going to get that epic shot of Simba and Scar fighting to the death in your backyard unless there's been an escape from the zoo. But you know what? I was really, really surprised at the abundance of life that's living all around me. I mean, I think we got some pretty good shots today. So if you're thinking that you have to go off to an exotic location somewhere halfway across the world, first you might want to think about looking at what's in your own backyard. So yeah, I encourage you to go out there and take good photos. You're taking photos of wildlife, but you can't stop. You're taking photos of wildlife, but you can't get them in focus. One really quick tip, use the high shutter speed. Yeah, high shutter speed in order to freeze that action. And are you serious? Too cold, it doesn't work. Learned this one from the wife. You want to see if you look okay? Get your phone out. Do the selfie check. There you go.